Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Isaac here, giving you a brief overview today of the SOG Seal XR folding knife. Now, this knife has been one of my favorites for the last couple years. I got this, I don't know, I guess like the very beginning of 2021. Yeah, that sounds right. So, a couple years of use of this knife. You a couple years of carry. I carried this quite a bit. Still looks great. I mean, I don't use my knives heavy, tough work. I mean, it's just not part of my day-to-day life, but do carry this. I mean, I cut my steak at lunch with this knife today. Just random tasks, knife tasks. So I did do a full review on this a long time back, and actually, yeah, the review, half of it was like a history of SOG as a company. So it's an interesting video. If you're only interested in a knife, find it and fast forward halfway through to actually look at the knife instead of just hear me gab about SOG as a company. But did give a good history if you're interested in the brand. Now this knife, man, I saw it and it was just like, whoa. And I was not a fan of SOG at the time. Uh, I really started looking at the brand SOG when I read a book about the SOG unit from Vietnam, and I knew that SOG made like their combat knife, so I was looking at that and just got me into looking at some of their other offerings, and this showed up, and saw that Gideon's Tactical channel had done a review on this knife, and I just thought it was so cool. And I really wasn't into having a whole lot of tactical knives at the time. I was a buck guy through and through. Loved my buck 110. Well, still do love my buck 110, but I really got into more of the tactical based knives. After this, man, this is a it's a big knife. It's a 3.9-inch blade, and it's 3/16 of an inch thick on the spine. Look at that nice jimping there. It's really well, let's take a look. I have one here. This is Seal Pup Elite. So it's kind of the same type of handle shape. Definitely same type of handle material. Glass reinforced nylon. Very textured. You can see checkering on the Seal Pup Elite. Same here, and the finger grooves on the Seal XR. Sort of got that hump right here, with the groove jimping there. So it's descended from that Seal family. It's a chunker, weighs 8 ounces. But man, love this knife. Look at the back here. We got this beefy steel back spacer that goes down into this persuasion tool, I believe SOG calls it. Good for breaking stuff. I don't know if you can really call it a glass breaker because they're usually pointy, but for breaking open other stuff. Like I said, glass reinforced nylon. It is pretty thick. Handle scales for the nylon, and there are steel liners in there as well. So there's no flexing on this knife. It's a very good quality build, made in the USA, which is fairly few and far between for SOG knives. A lot of their knives are made in Taiwan and China. It used to be made in Japan years ago. But they have this, and they have a couple fixed blade versions of this knife made in the USA, as well as a fixed blade knife called the Pillar, which I did a video a while back, said it's the #1 SOG knife you should own. The Pillar. It is a nice knife. And I don't know, this knife just speaks to me. It's the XR lock, which is what SOG came out with to be like Benchmade's Axis lock. So you can use that to open and close it. You got this thumb hole there, and you got the flipper, of course. The flipper is, you know, it's the easiest way to open it as well. SOG Seal XR, guys. Just one fantastic big old tactical folder. Just awesome. Did I even mention the blade steel? It's S35 VN, guys. Holds a great edge. I don't think I have taken this to the sharpening stone once. I use my my honing steel and strop this baby, and it's been good. It has been good. So, would I recommend this knife? You bet I would. Go find yourself one. Definitely shop around on these. Different dealers will have them some lower prices. I think Amazon has a good price right now, but the going rate is $224 on these days. There is a link in the description of this video to the SOG website where they are in stock. These do go out of stock quite frequently at dealers because they are popular, because they are great. SOG Seal XR, everybody. See you next time.